things are still very up and down. I've had days where I'm coping a lot better than usual, accepting the dissociation and depressed feelings, and sometimes I just sit here and I'm vibing to music. Not that I'm feeling it, but I'm moving like I am. I'm just acting normal. Like if you seen us on the outside, you wouldn't think I'm going through all this. Like I just act like I'm having a good time, and it's just yeah, I was just like really in a good flow. But I'm in a bad moment at the minute, and it's been very difficult. And yeah, it's worst it's been in a while in terms of physically with my stomach and whatnot. But in the good moments, it's just very easy to appreciate things like how I'm brushing my teeth twice a day, showering every day, and I'm still doing the same. And I just remember like accepting the loneliness and all that, and just not really caring too much, and just everything just felt a lot more easier in the good moments. Good moments feels a bit too positive. I mean, like it's more like less bad because obviously I've still got everything that's happening. It becomes a lot easier to appreciate everything my family do for us and my life circumstances. Like obviously the good things that are happening in a really bad moment, if that makes sense, it allows us to appreciate those things. Um, yeah. In terms of like doctor's appointments and mental health appointments, I still haven't had the second appointment with the community treatment mental health team. They actually tried to ring us during a psychologist session, the one I pay for privately. But obviously I couldn't answer the call, and they had left a voicemail saying they had booked us in for a last minute appointment, which I wasn't even aware of. Because I was chasing up the appointment to see what was happening, because I hadn't got a new appointment through in like 5 or 6 weeks. No, it was like 5 weeks. So I rang up, and the receptionist said she'd pass on an email to the psychiatric nurse I see. And that's who rang us back, and I missed the call. And she had given an appointment for 11:30, but I was in the psychologist session till 12. So and she rang us at 11:30 for the appointment at 11:30. So I was not aware of it. And the reason this is an issue is because on my note she had put Rhys did not attend, no reason. And I hate it when people do stuff like that. That screws me over. It has like a do not attend on my record now. And the first thing my GP said when I went to see him was, why did he not attend his appointment? So it kind of pissed us off. It puts a damper on my mood. Like I had a really positive appointment with this community treatment team on the first appointment, and now it just kind of feel like it shits on everything. I find it very difficult to see the appointment the same way after that. Maybe she'll apologise and give a reason when I see her tomorrow, because the next appointment she could give us was for tomorrow. This whole phone call thing happened weeks ago, because I've been gone for weeks, nearly 3 weeks, so sorry. It's just been very difficult for us to post. I haven't wanted to talk much, to be honest. Like I just want to live and get through things. I don't know. I just had to disappear like I always do at times. Other things that have happened as well, like it's difficult because I do really appreciate my family. I know how much I love us. It just I don't really understand mental health issues. Like my nana the other day was like, I'm really disappointed in you. I didn't think you'd turn out this way. Like you're not working, you're not doing anything with your life. And she's seen the police out at the house. She's seen is in really bad moments, and she still doesn't quite understand everything. So it's frustrating, and I can't really sit down and explain everything to her because she'll just find a negative in it and criticize, because that's what they do. I was out with my best friend on Saturday, yeah. For a couple of hours, we went for a drive. We had a walk and everything, and he said something similar. Like he didn't expect me to be the one in the friend group who becomes um, extra reclusive, and I think you would use the word disabled. I guess I am in a way. Obviously we have banter and stuff, but yeah, I am kind of in a way disabled. Obviously with mental health and stuff. Like he meant like mentally ill and that. Um, but yeah, just it's difficult being this person. Like you kind of see who you used to be. Like I wasn't happy. I was just coping a lot better. And now I'm just burnt out and can't cope as much. Yeah, it's frustrating turning out like this, but it is what it is, I guess. Um, but yeah, like I said, I've had good days, and lately it's been bad, as I touched on earlier, because of my stomach. Like I haven't felt super anxious. I haven't done anything differently. It just seems like every so often, it's normally every May, my stomach just becomes way slower. It feels numb, like paralyzingly numb. Like I feel like I'm drowning on the food way more than usual. Um, my calorie intake is steadily, sharply dropping. I mean, um, and it's frustrating knowing I might lose all the progress I made, and it's taken us a year, over a year, to get me BMI this high. And I could literally lose all this weight in a week or two easily if things continue to go this way. I've been sick quite a lot. And I haven't even felt super nauseous, that's a thing. It's me stomach isn't digesting stuff, and I've been sitting up a lot more, trying to sit up a lot more. I've been going for me walks every day still. It isn't helping it. So I really don't know. And this is me on the 40 sips of like the Ensure drinks. 300 calories per 125 ml. I'm on these, and I have been for the last year. That's what keeps us alive. That's like 75% of me calories, and even then, my stomach is not working. I can't get enough calories in, even with those. Solids are out the window, so it's very difficult. I don't feel super anxious. I just feel really down about the fact that my body isn't working again, and yeah, it's just very depressing. Not being able to eat and knowing I might lose all this progress, especially when I'm starting to look healthier. Again, just gotta keep pushing somehow. I just had a psychologist appointment just now, before this, and she doesn't think it's to do with my mental health, these stomach issues. She thinks there's something else going on because it's been happening too long. So she says I really need to see a gastro again. Because the last time I seen a gastro that discharged is because it was right after I had lost loads of weight and I was gaining my weight back after being put on mirtazapine. So they just said, yeah, it's all mental health stuff. It wasn't, but I was gaining weight, so I wasn't really asked. And now it's going tits up again, so yeah, I need to try and see one. But a lot's been happening as well. I had a blood test last Tuesday, and the blood test results came back. My white blood cells were low. That's never happened before. My phosphate was like way lower than it should have been. Like way out of the normal range, like the white blood cells were. So yeah, that as well as my platelets, they are always low, like really, not like dangerously low, but the way out of the standard range. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with regards to the white blood cells and phosphate. Well, my doctor will probably do another blood test soon, but I couldn't get a follow-up appointment until the 19th of June. So that's another month or so to wait. So yeah, I'm thinking about maybe getting an emergency appointment if my stomach continues to be this bad. Or just going to A&E. Probably do fuck all, but what can I do? Yeah. I probably sound like such a moaner, but this is everything that's happened in the last nearly a month, so I'm just getting it all out. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully my stomach recovers. I'm just trying to take it easy on it, but I always take it easy on it, and it still doesn't work. So, um, it's only when it gets extra bad where it's more noticeable. It's not just my stomach; it's my whole swallowing as well. Like, it gets way harder to swallow. My whole mouth gets like, feel my lips get numb, my tongue gets numb, my taste totally goes out the window. So I just don't know. Something weird's happening. Yeah, am I missing something? I've unpacked a lot, to be honest with you. So if you're still here, thank you for sticking by, because I feel like I just totally complain. It's not even complain. I'm just telling you what happened. But I just in my head, I'm like, yeah. Oh, this is something else. One last thing. The intrusive thoughts have been quite bad lately. Um, like sometimes I have like this massive slideshow that my brain decides to go through, especially when I'm in the shower. Sometimes it's just very like mundane things, like that time I messed a presentation about work, like I made a total fool of myself, or like stuttered in front of someone I liked. Or sometimes it's more sadistic thoughts, like when I lost all the weight and I'm lying in bed thinking I'm dying. Or flashbacks to PTSD things when I was younger. So sometimes it can get quite relentless, but it hasn't been bad this week. It's just over the last few weeks it had been really bad, and that's something I had stopped as posting because I just was dealing with my brain being a twat. So yeah, that's everything. It's the next day, so I've had my appointment with the mental health people this morning. It went really well again. A woman's really nice, and she's gonna chase things up for us. She's gonna try and speed the autism assessment up somehow, or she's gonna chase up to see what's happening, because it's been over 2 years when and she's not sure about venlafaxine. She isn't quite happy with what the psychiatrist done who I seen in November. She thinks I shouldn't really be on that, be taking that. Obviously, I had me doubts as well, because 45 milligrams of mirtazapine knocked us sick, and venlafaxine works in very similar pathways to mirtazapine, so I don't really think it was the best idea when I've looked into it. And when I was in the psychiatrist appointment, I didn't actually know venlafaxine was an SNRI. I knew it by the American name, the other name, Effexa, I can't even say. So obviously I done research afterwards, and obviously I know it might not have the exact same effect as the mirtazapine because it's a different med, but yeah, I'm not really sure, and she isn't, so she's gonna chase things up for us, which is nice. She's just a really positive person, and it's nice to have an appointment in person instead of online stuff, which I normally do with my normal with me psychologist. So yeah, I'm glad that's done, and I can't remember what I said yesterday. I said something about apologising. I didn't really mean it like that. I meant like just to explain why she had said I didn't attend when I didn't even know I had an appointment, so we didn't really clear that up, but I'm just kind of happy that the appointment was good today, so that's what's happened. My stomach's been a little better. I managed to have a few more calories yesterday, so hopefully continues to be on the mend, but we'll see. Yeah, that's everything. I feel like this might be a long video, but it's been a while since I've posted, so yeah, if you're still here, thank you. It's a long one, but yeah, I'll catch you later on. I hope you're all doing cushy.